We have arrived at Lake South RV Campground. And guess what, folks? They're open year-round.
We share the best camping locations in the USA.
Hi guys, we hope you enjoy the video.
Check out our RV and camping related gear at our Amazon storefront. Link in video description.
When you arrive at Lake South, you're going to call the office and they are going to give you the code to get in. The gate will go up, and we'll show them where the golf cart is. You want to pan over there real quick? And where the golf cart is, you're going to find a place to park over there and go into the office and get your paperwork. Lake South is first come, first serve. So check out the map, get an idea of where you want to be, and we will show you some of the different sites throughout the park. There's something for everybody. There's wooded sites, there's the open sites, but let's walk down to the office and we'll show you where that's at. I'm standing in the RV lane, so when you arrive, pull up as far as you can, and then you'll go into the office, which is, you want to scan over behind me, Lou? That is where the office is, and we're going to show you that now. After you pick out your site, be sure to either call the office or come back down to let them know. You have to let them know what site you're in.
And then they'll give you the gate code.
And then they'll give you the gate code. We're going to walk over to the store, and Lou is going to throw up some pics for you. It's, your typical campground store. They have some really nice items in there that say Timothy South, Thousand Trails. So let's go on over. I forgot to mention that all check-ins are done at the window behind me. So that's where you'll go to check in. Okay, let's go into the store. They have a bunch of brochures here about the area, so be sure to pick those up.
If it's cold and you need a hoodie, check out the camp store. Some supplies that you'll see. The lounge was really nice. Take your favorite book and a cup of coffee and go and relax.
Okay, we're at the laundry room today, and just to let you know, the laundry room is open 24/7. And Lou, let's show them. Okay, you either have to download this app or you could buy the card. I'm not sure if we're going to do laundry. We really don't have that much to do, but if I do, I am going to download the app. Let's take them over here and show the washers. They do have 4 washers and 4 dryers, and it looks like it's $275 no matter what you decide to use. Cycle. And the dryers are $2.50. They have a nice seating area here. It's very clean too. It's probably one of the cleanest ones we have been in. Be sure to pick up an activity schedule during your stay here. And also to let you know, they do have propane, and you can check in the office to inquire about the price and the what days of the week that you can fill your tanks. They do have a really nice pool here, but guess what, folks? No hot tub. The pool was closed during our stay in September 2023, but just to let you know, the pool is heated. Behind me, they do have a nice play area for the kids, and there are some seating areas for mom and dad or the grandparents.
So there's the pool and the general store, the lounge, laundry, all that's in there. And right beyond Melody, there are a number of cabins that you can rent. And Melody's going to show you those here in just a minute.
Behind me, you're going to see an example of the cabins, And we are going to try and get inside, and if we do, we will throw some pictures up on the screen for you. Okay guys, now we're going to show you some of the sights throughout the park. Of course, we can't show you everything because this place it's really big, but this is one that we liked, Site 161. It is full hookup, and you have a lot of shade from the trees.
And you can get your rig level. That's a nice level site. Site 160 is also level, not as wide as Site 161, but that will also work, and you can get your rig level. If you're looking for shade, Site 158, another nice site. You can get just about any size rig in that site.
157.
157 is also level. There are better sites, but these you can get your rig level and you can get any size rig in there. Many, many, many full hookup, 50 in all. I believe all of the campsites here at Timothy Lake South are 50 amp, 30, 50 amp full hookup campsites. Many of you know Melody and I are adventure members, and we're staying here with our 1,000 Trails Adventure membership at no additional cost using our existing 1,000 Trails membership. There are plenty of campsites that are well spaced. You're not all crammed in. There are sites that are close together, but they have a fair number. Like Site 149 here. That's a fairly long site. You got those rocks in the back. You got some space. You can see the area is well laid out.
Site 47, Lou, you want to pan in on that one? That one's a good one.
Yeah. Plenty of space there for the RV and the tow vehicle. So Melody and I are going to take you around the campground here. We're following Appalachian Trail. It goes around the perimeter of the park. We're going to show you some of the best campsites. But as you know, folks, Melody makes friends everywhere we go.
Okay, guys, I'm having a brain, you know what. We met these guys in Orlando. Jeannie, and I'm sorry. I'm starstruck. But no, we met them in Orlando. They came to the get-together we had, and we saw him up there by the pool. He had stopped. Well, he just told us that he knew it was us. So they went around the circle to come to say hi.
Yeah, they came to our campfire social at Orlando RV Resort.
Yeah. So what fun is that? And it was so nice seeing you guys again.
Yeah, say hi, guys.
Say hi. Are you filming?
I am filming.
Okay, guys, this gives you an example what some of the sites on Appalachian Trail look like. I don't know if Lou mentioned, but the Appalachian Trail is the perimeter of the campground. But a lot of these over here are seasonal, but it gives you an idea of what some of the wooded sites look like. So let's head up on the road.
This is campsite 40, and if you like a wooded site, and some people do, I prefer an open site
Lou, that's
myself.
140.
But this is 140. And as you can see, this is like, you can get your rig level quite easily. Well-designed campground. You got your water source and 50, 30 amp electric hookups right there. And it's a nice long site. Got a picnic table, fire ring to the rear of the site. Got pine to the rear. Again, it's aesthetically pleasing, but I really don't like pine near my RV, at least over my RV, but that's a nice long campsite. So there's, like I said, there's a variety of campsites here that are just like, wow. And we're just gonna show you the best campsites, and then I better catch up with Melody. She is trucking. So this is the outer perimeter Appalachian Trail, and along this part of the loop, these are mainly seasonal sites. And then this wraps around up on top of the hill, and that's where Melody and I are camped. So we're going to save that for the last portion of the video when we wrap up on top of the hill. There's all these side streets. You see these side streets that go down here? And each of them have camping. And there are a lot of vacant sites here in September 2023. So you're not going to have a hard time finding a campsite. At least not at this time of year. So we're going to take you down a few of these side streets, and Melody's going to show you some of the best campsites. So this site's on one of the interior loops.
This one is a pull-through, site 292, and it's nice and long and you have shade. And it is full hookup. And I believe Lou told you earlier in the video that all the sites are full hookups. We have another nice pull through, site 293, and lots of shade.
You can get just about any size rig in that site, in both of these sites, 292 and 293. And not all the sites have good overhead clearance. These two sites, you'll have no problem with overhead clearance. There are multiple sites we're skipping over that otherwise would be a good site, but they have some overhead clearance issues.
And 294, add that one to your list as well.
Nice looking site.
Okay, we are in site 296, and it's also a nice site. Any rig can fit in here.
And after you get back in here where Melody is, it's completely flat, so you can get your rig level, no problem. Well, Melody found another one for you.
268. I would definitely stay in this site. It's long and it's wide, and you can get any rig in here, and there are no obstructions.
$268.
Going down in the books. Okay, Lou, why don't we work our way around the Appalachian Trail and head up into the section that we are in. What do you think?
All right, let's
Before the battery dies.
There you go.
Behind me is 269, big thumbs up. And over here, you're gonna see 270, big thumbs up for that one as well.
Well, you could even
Really, any of these in here, Lou.
271
271.
goes down in the book as well.
And these ones right in here, 269, 70, 270, 271, are close to the office and the laundry room and the pool.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Office is right over there.
Oh, look how pretty this one is, honey. These people have their site set up really nice. Okay, let's head to the Appalachian Trail. $276 is also a good choice. And again, it's close to the office, the pool, and the laundry. What we have just showed you is just a small portion of some of the sites in the wooded area. Really, you can't go wrong, but like always, we showed you our top picks. There are several others. You just can't go wrong. Right now, we are going to head up on what they refer to the hill and show you our site, as well as some of the others in that area that we like.
So we're back out on the outer loop. This is the Appalachian Trail. And I just want to point out to you, the water drainage, the layout of the park, all this was designed basically for big rigs. And so this is not your typical Thousand Trails campground. This was a campground that was built after the advent of your large Class A's and fifth wheels. And so if you have a larger rig, you're going to be delighted with your site selection here. Now, we're going to wrap you around up on top of the hill. We thought we would have better cell service up there. We'll talk to you about cell service a little bit later in the video. But that's where we're located. We're going to show you a few of the campsites up here, approaching our rig. And then we're going to pause and we're going to take you to Timothy Lake North. Show you around up there, and then we'll return to our campsite to close this video out.
This is what people refer to as the hill. Cell service is supposed to be better up there. We will go over that later in the video. But these sites are all nice up here. You can't go wrong with any of them really. 22's nice. This is going to be, let me see. This is 21's not bad. And I really like 20. Look at the yard on 20.
These campsites right here, 20 and 21, 22, you're going to have a left to right slant because you're still going up the hill. So those would not be my top picks. So after you crest the top of the hill, even this one, you can see that in site 20, the wheels are jacked up a little bit on the lower side. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So you want to wait till you crest the top of the hill, and that's where your top picks are, and that's where we're camped. So now that you have the lowdown on the slight slant on those sites coming up the hill, once you reach up to about, this is site 95, I believe, yeah, you're going to be on the crest of the hill, the crown of the hill, and your pickings are going to be good from here going forward till you go back down the other side. Melody and I are down at the end. You can see Melody standing in the roadway down there. We have a really good site. We had a wonderful time exploring the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. I want to show you a few clips and destinations within the National Recreation Area that we visited during our visit. I'm going to cut to those clips now, and when we return back into the video, we're going to take you up to Timothy Lake North, show you some of the best campsites up there. And oh, by the way, if you camp at either Timothy Lake North or Timothy Lake South, Thousand Trails, you can use the facilities at each one of the campgrounds. Hey folks, in this portion of the video, Melody and I are at Timothy Lake North. It's located 1 mile north of Timothy Lake South. There is a lake here. There is better cell service here. We'll talk more about that when we close the video back down at our campsite. This isn't going to be a full review of Timothy Lake North, but we're just going to walk you around and show you some of the cool stuff up here. It is pretty. And they do have a general store up here as well. So the general store is across the road from the entry gate you see in the center of your screen off in the distance. And then as you enter the campground, there's a playground and basketball court off to your right. And down here where Melody's standing, and this is what we were looking for, were some campsites with 50 amp service. These are actually full hookup off to my right here. And you can get your rig level. Nice level site, plenty of room. Our 29-foot fifth wheel would fit nicely right in here. No overhead obstructions. Look at that.
Lou, number 4 is nice, where the reflection is.
And all 3 of these sites right here are good sites. But let's see what site this is. This is full hookup. Your sewer water. Oh, D6. You can barely see it. It's a little faded. D6. 30-50 amp electric hookups. That will work, folks. And you can come clear back in here. That will work for me. I just did a self test. Speed test, and much better cell service up on top of the hill here at Timothy Lake North. It looks like that's D5, that's another keeper, and D4 as well, where the reflection's at. So, and it is pretty up here, nice and quiet. So it is a pretty campground. I'm going to pan off to my right here, and just to show you, take a walk up in here. Look how neat this rock is. This reminds me of the rock in the higher elevations of West Virginia. It's very picturesque. And then you have more campsites down over here. There's a bunch of vacant ones up here. I'll dive in and we'll see what kind of hookups we have. This is site number 14. I'm not sure what the deal is here. This guy's been going around yelling at himself for about 10 minutes. So, but this is site 14. It's a 50 amp full hookup site. All kinds of people out there, folks. Yep. 30 amp.
Oh, there he is.
30, 50 amp. Is it full hookup? Yeah, we got a sewer there and there's the water. So that's a full hookup site. You can get your rig level there. It's not completely level, but you can get your rig level. And okay, so a lot of campsites in here, and that was campsite 14. Is this D section, hon? Okay, so we just took a look at the map. This appears to be F section, so that's going to be F15, F14, F15 is an even better site. So you get some good pickings here. F16 as well. Got a little bit of slope on that site. But there are campsites to be had up here on top of the hill, even if you have a big rig. Okay, well, we just followed that road around. And this is site 34 in K Loop. This is K34, nice looking campsite. Let's go back and see what kind of hookups we can have. That's the picnic table and fire ring. It is 30-50 amp electric service. There's the water. And there's the sewer. So we do have full hookups, folks. The sewer's right there. And there's the campsite. So this is a sprawling campground. We just wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like up here. It did change our perceptions of what to expect. This is a much older campground than what Timothy Lake South is. There's some sites off to my right here as well. This is more of what I expected. The very rustic campsites. I don't think my auto level would care for these sites in here. But right in the center of your screen, a lot of the roads have fresh pavement on them, asphalt. So Thousand Trails is making improvements to a lot of their parks, but definitely this one, that asphalt's not that old. And another thing to keep in mind is Timothy Lake North closes for the season at the end of October, I believe, whereas Timothy Lake South is open all year. Okay, well, we just came from that direction. We walked down into the C section. Some of these sites off to my right are wonky, but there's a couple keepers up here. I would camp up here, folks. My fifth wheel will fit nicely in some of these sites. Let's see what kind of hookups we have. You can get your rig level on this site right here. Nice long site, flat. Let's see what kind of site we got here. C26. C26. 30-50 amp electric service. Let's see, we got a sewer hookup. Rig must be bigger than 27 feet. Hey, our 29-foot fifth wheel makes a cut, man. Okay, there's the water. This is a full hookup site. What do you think, hon?
I think it's good. What about the one next to it? This would work.
Well, yeah, if you move the picnic table, but you don't have as much gravel. Let's check out this site right next to it. I guess if you had a smaller rig.
See, this would work.
What's the site you're standing in right there?
C25, rig must be bigger than 27 feet, no pop-ups.
Okay, this site would work.
This site would work.
This is site C24.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what's nice about these sites right through here, you're right across the street from the store, and you're right across the street from the laundry room. So C section, I give it a big thumbs up.
Okay, let's go show them the general store, and then we got to show them the lake.
Okay.
The
let's
pond, the lake. Yeah, there's water up here, folks.
Behind me is the country store, and Lou will throw some pics of the country store up on the screen for you. Also behind me is the Family Fun Center, but right now it's closed. But yeah, not a bad place. This pine cone just hit me in the head.
Oh my goodness.
Now I got a headache.
Oh, well, the pine cone gave its all.
At least they're not as big as that one place we were at in California.
Oh my goodness.
Oaks Anita, those things were
Oaks Anita, yeah.
They were ginormous, so. All right.
Yeah, the pine cones out in California at that Thousand Trails, the pine cone could have, it was as big as your head.
Yeah.
So folks, remember you can use the facilities at each campground, no matter which campground you're camped at, north or south. Timothy Lake. And this is Timothy Lake, located with Timothy Lake North, Thousand Trails. Yeah, it's a pretty lake. Got a little pavilion down here.
I wouldn't walk out there, honey. I don't want you to fall in.
Oh, I'm sure it's okay, hon.
Is it safe?
If you hear a splash.
I'm going to wait here. I don't want
Holy smoke!
It's pretty.
It is very pretty.
Very pretty.
And Melody and I have it all to our lonesome.
You want to go swimming?
Beautiful day. Look at the lilies out there, hon. Got purple lilies on the surface of the water.
I'm looking for fish.
I hear something splashing in there.
Very pretty.
Oh yeah. Melody and I will definitely be back to Timothy Lake South and Timothy Lake North. So don't rule out Timothy Lake North. This is why we took you up here. We wanted to confirm. I'm glad we did, because we had some misconceptions about Timothy Lake North. There are campsites that will accommodate our fifth wheel, that are full hookup 50 amp. And even though it's an older campground, it has a lot of character and it's well worth coming up here. And so we're going to take you back right now to our campsite. Melody has something to tell you.
Okay guys, we're back in our section. We really liked it up on the hill, and right now we're going to take you to our site. And here we are. You want me to let Milo out?
Why don't you just leave him in there for now?
Okay. Okay, this is our backyard. Lou just showed you our backyard. We have nobody behind us, which made it nice. Made it nice for Milo too. We have really enjoyed our stay here, and we would come back. Cell service is on all three carriers, but we were able to stream off of Verizon. If you have Starlink, this would be the area to be, because it's nice and open here. So guys, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and we will see you down the road.
An additional note on cell service. We were able to stream on Verizon, but upload speed on Verizon wasn't very good. Couldn't upload videos, and very minimal cell service on T-Mobile and AT&T. Hey folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's why we make them. If you like the video, give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you do that, we will see you down the road.